ਸਾਂਝਾ ਟੀਵੀ ਦੇਖ ਰਹੇ ਸਾਰੇ ਦਰਸ਼ਕਾਂ ਨੂੰ ਮੇਰੇ ਯਾਨੀ ਕਿ ਸਪਨੀਤ ਗਿੱਲ ਵੱਲੋਂ ਪਿਆਰ ਭਰੀ ਸਤਿ ਸ਼੍ਰੀ ਅਕਾਲ। ਅੱਜ ਆਪਾਂ ਪਹੁੰਚੇ ਹੋਏ ਹਾਂ ਖਾਲਸਾ ਦੀਵਾਨ ਸੁਸਾਇਟੀ ਰॉ ਸਟਰੀਟ ਤੇ, ਜਿੱਥੇ ਕਿ ਵੈਨਕੂਵਰ ਪੁਲਿਸ ਡਿਪਾਰਟਮੈਂਟ ਦੇ ਬੜੇ ਹੀ ਹੋਣਹਾਰ ਚੀਫ ਕਾਂਸਟੇਬਲ ਐਡਮ ਪਾਰਮਰ ਨੂੰ ਸਨਮਾਨਿਤ ਕੀਤਾ ਜਾ ਰਿਹਾ ਆ। ਵੈਨਕੂਵਰ ਪੁਲਿਸ ਡਿਪਾਰਟਮੈਂਟ ਦੇ ਵਿੱਚ 38 ਸਾਲਾਂ ਦਾ ਸਫ਼ਰ ਤੈਅ ਕਰਕੇ ਅੱਜ ਉਹਨਾਂ ਦਾ ਰਿਟਾਇਰਮੈਂਟ ਆਪਾਂ ਕਹਿ ਸਕਦੇ ਹਾਂ ਦਿਹਾੜਾ ਹੈ, ਤੇ ਖਾਲਸਾ ਦੀਵਾਨ ਸੁਸਾਇਟੀ ਦੇ ਸਾਰੇ ਮੈਂਬਰਸ ਦੁਆਰਾ ਉਹਨਾਂ ਨੂੰ ਸਨਮਾਨਿਤ ਕੀਤਾ ਜਾ ਰਿਹਾ ਆ। ਤੇ ਨਾਲ ਆਪਾਂ ਅਗਲੀ ਜਾਣਕਾਰੀ ਉਹਨਾਂ ਤੋਂ ਲੈਣੇ ਆ ਸਾਰੇ ਮੈਂਬਰਸ ਤੋਂ, ਤੇ ਨਾਲ ਐਡਮ ਪਾਰਮਰ ਦੇ ਨਾਲ ਗੱਲਬਾਤ ਕਰਦੇ ਆ ਜੀ।
We begin, I just want to do a quick introduction around the table. So over here we have our head priest, Harminder Pal Singh. Right next to him is our new lead coordinator, one of the co-leads for the Nagar Kirtan Basaki of Wada Singh. Our executive member, board director, Mr. Raghbir Singh Kaur. And our Minister of Finance, the treasurer, Paul Judy. Over here, Ranjit here, one of the senior advisors to the board. Right next to him is our past General Secretary of the temple, Sarvan Singh Randawa. Next to him is our community business person, former board member of Vancouver Police, senior advisor to our moderator group, Baraji Daha. Next to him is our past president, Son Singh Gill. And then both myself, Kashmir, General Secretary, and myself as the Vice President. Unfortunately, our President, Kuldip Singh Tandi, not being able to be with us due to some health concerns. I'm sure he'll be healthy soon and joining us in the future. Just before we have our personal discussion, I want to get the presentations out of the way. That way, then we can have a personal discussion, and then the media will be, I guess, out of here. First, I guess, we're going to go first. First, on behalf of Khalsa Diwan Society, we'd like to present Chief Palmer Award, Mr. Judy. So we're going to present this on behalf of the entire board and our president, Kuldip Singh Tandi. Just in appreciation for Chief Palmer's services, especially in South Vancouver District, for taking care of us, and we wish him all the best in the future endeavors in his new position, which will be announced, I guess, pretty soon. It's not a secret anymore. Chief Palmer, thank you very much.
Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Before this, I also believe VP Vancouver Police Department would also like to make a presentation.
Yes,
Chief
yes,
Palmer.
we would. Yes.
So we're going to get out of the way. The interim chief, acting chief, Steve Wright.
So I proudly would like to present this to Chief Adam Palmer, who's been a staunch, strong supporter of the South Asian diaspora, Punjabi community, Raw Street Temple, all of the South Asian officers at the Vancouver Police Department, close to 200, just shown tremendous leadership on so many issues that are culturally sensitive and important. Kamagata Maru, Community Police Office, First in Canada, and just support on the smallest to the largest item. So really proud on behalf of our membership, who obviously all can't be here today, but they've all been a part of this. So just from on behalf of the Vancouver Police Department, presented to Chief Constable Adam Palmer, celebrating 38 years of dedicated service, devotion and commitment to public safety, community policing, and the citizens of Vancouver, and supported by the Khalsa Diwan Society, April 12, 2025.
Thank you, Steve.
Yep.
Thank you so much.
Yep. read it, presented to Chief Constable Adam Palmer in recognition of 38 years of distinguished service, 1987 to 2025.
Wow. This is amazing. Thank you. Thank you so much. So, from the bottom of my heart, I want to thank each and every one of you. I want to thank the Khalsa Diwan Society. My heart goes out to President Tandy, who I know is suffering right now with some illness, and I wish him all the best for a healthy recovery and hope to see him again in person soon. But I just want to thank the Khalsa Diwan Society and all of you personally for your kind-heartedness, and thank you so much for these beautiful gifts today. Like, all of this is just absolutely incredible. The Kirpan is, wow, I didn't expect that. That is quite something and very special that all of these I will always hold dearly. I just want to say that, my journey as a police officer in Vancouver, I'm a local kid. I've worked my entire career, 38 years almost, with the Vancouver Police Department. And my first 13 years working as a young patrol officer was serving in this neighborhood in Southeast Vancouver. And I spent a lot of time around here. I know all the streets, all the back alleys. I know a lot of people in the neighborhood. And it was just an incredible place to serve in my formative years as a police officer. And that's actually where I got to know Steve, because Steve joined 2 or 3 years after me, but we actually worked in the same neighborhood on different patrol teams, but worked with each other, covered each other on lots of calls, and I got to know Steve very well and got to know the community at that time as well. So it was a great introduction to working in Vancouver in the police department. When I became chief in 2015, I was mentioning to Barj Dehan, and I'm so glad you're here, Barj, as a former police board member and one of the people that was instrumental in me getting hired. So thank you. The first community that reached out to me when I just became chief was the South Asian community, was the Khalsa Diwan Society. And honest to goodness, a decade has gone by, but it almost seems like yesterday that I was here meeting with executive members from the temple, meeting with the community, talking with the media. And the community has always been so welcoming and friendly and just an amazing relationship with the Vancouver Police Department. Personally, I just want to say that, through my own growth of getting to know people in the community, our trip to India in 2019 with the pipe band with Barj and Deputy Chief Steve Rai was really a life-changing moment for me. And there's nothing like going to another country and immersing yourself in the culture, and going to Amritsar, to the Golden Temple, was just an incredible moment in my life that I will never forget. But I have to say that my respect and admiration for the South Asian community, for the Indian community in Canada, it's so impressive to me the way that you went through so much hardship in the early years, coming to Canada, coming to Vancouver, the Kamagata Maru tragedy in 1914, and the resiliency of the community, the family values of the community, the business sense of the community. Everybody has a hard work ethic and pulling together and looking after your brothers and sisters, but also giving back to the whole community at large, and just being really the definition of great Canadians, great members of the Indian community, but really just are role models to be looked up to. So I want to thank you all for everything that you have done in Canada, in Vancouver, your support of the Vancouver Police Department. And it's great for me as well to see during my career that when I started in 1987 and Steve came on in 1990, Steve was one of the early South Asian members in the Vancouver Police Department. And you may not realize this, but his father, Steve's father, worked for the VPD as well as a civilian member of our department. So Steve was following in his dad's footsteps. And Steve's brother was also a Vancouver police officer as well. And now, as we sit here in 2025, we have close to 200 South Asian police officers at VPD. And we're very proud of their accomplishments and the connections with the community. And I know it will grow stronger as time goes on. With my retirement, the police board is doing a national search for the next chief. We have 3 deputy chiefs in the department who are all very good people. Steve Rai, when I retire April 30th, will be the interim chief because he's the senior deputy in the department. So I'm really proud of watching Steve come into that role because he's a great, accomplished police leader, also a very close personal friend of mine, and I'm really happy for Steve, and I know he's more than up to the challenge to take on this role. And we should know by late June, early July, who the permanent chief will be, and could very well be Steve Rye. So congratulations, Steve. But thanks again to everybody here. And you have given me these beautiful gifts, but I also have something that I would like to give to each and every one of you. And I'll just explain, yeah, thank you, Raj. I'll explain the significance of this. So there's a military and a police tradition. The military tradition actually goes back a couple of thousand years, back to even to Roman times, with military units thousands of years ago, and then in more modern times with police services around the world. And these are challenge coins. And every military regiment or unit will have a challenge coin in different units around the world, as well as police services. In the Vancouver Police, we have one for the department. Some of our specialized units have these coins as well. But this is a unique one that is the challenge coin of the Chief Constable. And the insignia you see on the back is the rank that the chief wears up on their epaulets. And my name is embossed on the side of it. I give these out to people for outstanding work, outstanding community service, and also as a sign of friendship and camaraderie. And I want to make sure that I give each and every one of you one of these coins. And thank you for your service.
Thank you very much.
Thank you.
I'm very proud of you. You know that you help us in the hard time. Remember?
Yeah,
Yeah, he's a good man.
Yeah.
Proud to help.
Police, all the police, help us. But I know you know that, right?
Yeah.
That was
Thank you.
quite hard days
Thanks,
on
Phil.
that.
I appreciate that.
Yeah.
And I have, as well as the metal coin, the gold coin, I have some badges as well, chocolate ones, so you can eat these ones. Thank you.
Now we are having a talk with Adam. First of all, I would like to congratulate you for the service. And how are you feeling, Adam?
I feel great. It's been a long journey, 37 years policing in Vancouver, and the last 10 years as the chief of police. And I just feel really honored to be here today. And I really want to thank you and the community for hosting me here at the Khalsa Dewan Society and wishing me well. It's been a really, really special day. Thank you.
Yeah, I would like to ask you about the experiences that you had in your past years. That what were your experiences while the major events in Vancouver, like Vaisakhi is one of the major events in these?
Yes, absolutely. So we have such a close relationship with the South Asian community here in Vancouver. Vaisakhi is obviously one of the largest celebrations in the world, and I know outside of India, in the Lower Mainland in Vancouver and Surrey, we have some of the largest Vaisakhi celebrations anywhere.
Yeah.
And it's always an honor to be here every year and be part of those celebrations. And we have a large contingent of VPD officers and civilian professionals that come. Starting out at the temple here for the ceremony and the speeches, and then walking the streets and meeting everybody, and the friendliness and the food and the camaraderie and the community well-being is amazing. I absolutely love it.
Yeah, and what you want to say to all the community that in the future years that who will be in this area, I would say Vancouver, what would be the message from your side to all the community?
Well, I just want to say, as I mentioned in some of my earlier comments, I just want to say how much respect I have for the South Asian community. And some of the values that I really respect are the family values, looking after family, after the kids, after the grandparents, after the family, and that close, tight-knit family values that are held closely in the community, and also the work ethic and the business experiences and the great value that they put on business and succeeding in Canada. And the community has done an amazing job. And I love the connection that we have between VPD and the community. I think it's very strong. We started the first community policing office in a gurdwara anywhere in the world that I'm aware of, right here in Vancouver. So it's a great connection.
That's great. And you just shared experience of 2019 about Amritsar, something about that time.
Yeah, so in 2019, we have a world-class police pipe band here in Vancouver that's been serving continuously since 1914. And in 2019, myself, Deputy Chief Steve Rye, who's our Senior Deputy Chief, Barj Dahan, who was on our police board at the time, we traveled with our whole police pipe band to India. We traveled around to many different cities, extensively through Punjab, and we went to Amritsar, we went to the Golden Temple, and it was an absolutely magnificent experience, something I will never forget. It is so beautiful, it's breathtaking when you see it for the first time. You can see it in pictures, but there's nothing like seeing it in person. And it's something I will always take with me.
Yeah, and the experience of Gold Temple, I guess it's also the really good one.
It was amazing. It was amazing. We went more than once. So I'll tell you what we did. We went during the daytime with the pipe band, and the whole band was there in uniform. It was amazing. The community was so friendly and happy to see us from Canada. And then myself and Deputy Chief Steve Rye went back in the evening, and we were given a beautiful tour as well. Like, it was just amazing. So I loved it.
Yeah, so I have a lot to talk about. I would say that on the behalf of whole our community, I would like to congratulate once again. And a message you want to say at the end?
I just want to say that I guarantee you that whoever is the next chief of the Vancouver Police Department, we will continue to have an outstanding relationship with the South Asian community. We have close to 200 South Asian police officers at VPD, and that number is growing with every class that we hire to go through the police academy. And whoever the next chief is, it may be Deputy Chief Steve Rye, we will see, I know he's in the competition, that the relationship will remain strong, and we will be very strongly connected with the Khalsa Diwan Society. So thank you.
Yeah, thank you so much for sharing your words, Adam, and congratulating you once again.
Thank you. And can I just say, as you see, I'm holding this beautiful kirpan. This was given to me as a gift today at the temple, and I just want to thank everybody for your kindness and your generosity, and it means the world to me. Thank you.
Thank you, Adam. ਸੋ ਅੱਜ ਦੇ ਪ੍ਰੋਗਰਾਮ ਦੇ ਵਿੱਚ ਵੈਨਕੂਵਰ ਪੁਲਿਸ ਡਿਪਾਰਟਮੈਂਟ ਦੇ ਚੀਫ ਕਾਂਸਟੇਬਲ ਐਡਮ ਪਾਰਮਰ ਦੇ ਨਾਲ ਗੱਲਬਾਤ ਕੀਤੀ ਤੇ ਨਾਲ ਉਹਨਾਂ ਦੀ ਜਿਹੜੀ 38 ਸਾਲਾਂ ਦੀ ਜਿਹੜੀ ਸਰਵਿਸ ਸੀ ਉਹ ਪੂਰੀ ਹੋਣ ਵਾਲੀ ਹੈਗੀ ਆ ਤੇ ਹੁਣ ਆਪਾਂ ਉਹਨਾਂ ਨੂੰ ਸਨਮਾਨਿਤ ਕੀਤਾ, ਨਾਲ ਉਹਨਾਂ ਨੂੰ ਅਵਾਰਡਸ ਵੀ ਦਿੱਤੇ। ਉਹਨਾਂ ਨਾਲ ਗੱਲਬਾਤ ਕਰਕੇ ਬੜਾ ਚੰਗਾ ਲੱਗਿਆ ਤੇ ਬੜਾ ਪ੍ਰਾਊਡ ਵੀ ਫੀਲ ਹੋਇਆ ਕਿ ਉਹਨਾਂ ਨੇ ਸਾਊਥ ਏਸ਼ੀਅਨ ਕਮਿਊਨਿਟੀ ਅਤੇ ਜੇ ਵੈਨਕੂਵਰ ਦੀ ਗੱਲ ਕਰੀਏ ਰੌਸ ਸਟਰੀਟ ਦੇ ਨੇੜੇ ਦੇ ਏਰੀਆਜ਼ ਦੇ ਵਿੱਚ ਜਿਹੜੀ ਸਰਵਿਸ ਸੀ ਉਹਨਾਂ ਬਾਰੇ ਗੱਲਬਾਤ ਕੀਤੀ ਤੇ ਬੜੇ ਮਾਣ ਵਾਲੀ ਗੱਲ ਹੈ ਆਪਣੇ ਸਾਰਿਆਂ ਵਾਸਤੇ, ਆਪਣੀ ਪੰਜਾਬੀ ਕਮਿਊਨਿਟੀ ਲਈ ਕਿ ਉਹਨਾਂ ਦੇ ਮਨ ਦੇ ਵਿੱਚ ਇੰਨੇ ਚੰਗੇ ਵਿਚਾਰ ਹੈ। ਨਾਲ ਉਹਨਾਂ ਨੇ 2019 ਦੀ ਜਿਹੜੀ ਅੰਮ੍ਰਿਤਸਰ ਤੇ ਇੰਡੀਆ ਦੀ ਜਰਨੀ ਸੀ ਉਹਦੇ ਬਾਰੇ ਵੀ ਸ਼ੇਅਰ ਕੀਤਾ ਤੇ ਆਸ ਕਰਦੀ ਹਾਂ ਜਿਹੜਾ ਅੱਜ ਦਾ ਪ੍ਰੋਗਰਾਮ ਸੀ ਉਹ ਤੁਹਾਡੇ ਲਈ ਜਾਣਕਾਰੀ ਭਰਿਆ ਰਿਹਾ ਹੋਊਗਾ ਤੇ ਮਿਲਦੇ ਹਾਂ ਅਗਲੇ ਪ੍ਰੋਗਰਾਮ ਦੇ ਵਿੱਚ। ਸਤਿ ਸ਼੍ਰੀ ਅਕਾਲ ਜੀ।